Hi everybody. How many times as a caregiver do you say, I don't have a choice but to be a caregiver? Or in any other place in your life where you said, I didn't have a choice, I had to do that. Well, you know what? Saying I have to do this is making a choice. I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there, a lot of hope, help, and support for caregivers and aging adults. So let's talk about 4 questions to ask yourself when you feel you don't have a choice to be a caregiver or to do something else in life. I hear this all the time. I didn't have a choice to care for my mom or dad. I didn't have a choice. I had to do that thing. Didn't have a choice. Well, the first question to ask yourself is, ask yourself what you're doing and why you are doing it. What is your motivation? Are you doing it because you're afraid to say no to someone? Are you doing it because you may feel guilty? The question here is, do you find setting boundaries difficult? If you find yourself being pulled into all these situations where you say, I didn't have a choice, you probably have an issue with boundaries. There is a podcast called Setting Boundaries on my website. There's also a lot of other helpful information about how to start learning to say no and choosing you instead of choosing situations that take you away from being who you are. The second question to ask is being a caregiver allowing you to avoid making choices in other areas of your life? I have a lot of caregivers who will quit their jobs or cut back on their jobs to be a caregiver for a parent because maybe your job isn't ideal, or you think, the grass is greener on the other side. Taking care of an elderly parent is going to be so much easier. And then you know what? You do it and you get there and you think, oh my gosh, what on earth did I do? So many caregivers find themselves in situations where they're saying, I have to be a caregiver for a parent. I can't get a job. I can't go to school. I can't do all this stuff. Well, is that an easier place to be in, not having to pay attention to yourself and your concerns and your challenges? It's easier to take care of mom and dad than it is easier to focus on yourself and what you need and want out of life. The number 3 question is, what is holding you back from moving forward? Are you blaming things on everyone else, or are you waiting for other people to show up? Are you saying, well, I'll move forward when my brothers or sisters start to help my parents. I'll do this when the government starts to pay caregivers. I'll do this when. There's no good time, and if you wait, you're still going to be waiting 3 months or 6 months from now if you're expecting other people to show up and rescue you from your care situation. The only way to stop being held back and move forward is to start doing little things every single day to help yourself out. The last question to ask yourself, if you're saying, I didn't have a choice to do this, is, do you feel like you're the only one that can take care of your parent or the only one who can care? And if you feel that way, why do you feel that way? Are you an over-controlling person? Are you an over-controlling caregiver? Is it that other people have offered to help and you didn't like the way that they helped, so you pushed them away? That happens a lot in family care situations. Nobody's indispensable. What happens to your parents if you have a heart attack tomorrow? Who's going to take care of them? It's better not to feel like you are the only person in the world who can take care of a parent or a loved one. It's better to make a plan to get help from other people and to make a plan for what if something happens to you. I'm Pamela D Wilson. There's a lot of help on my website, PamelaDWilson.com, my online caregiver courses, my blog, plenty of articles, a caregiver library, my book, The Caregiving Trap, my weekly podcast called The Caring Generation, and a lot of other videos. Please share this video. Please like it. Share it with other people who are looking for hope, help, and support about health, caregiving, and well-being. Have a fabulous day today. I will see you all again soon in another video.